Alright, I'm going to try and get on camera how you would go about soldering this. This is not going to be very easy because the tripod is right in front of me and this is not very large. But we'll see what we can do. I may speed this up, may not. I'm not really sure yet. But, so what you're going to want to do is tack down one side. I would normally do the ground. And then check, make sure all of the pins are right around the middle, which they are. I'll go ahead and reheat this. Let it flow a little bit. There we go. We have a really nice contact. Alright, now you're gonna want to use some flux. This is the one that I prefer, but you're welcome to use something along these lines is okay as well. But this is my preferred flux. Of course, you're going to want to have already cleaned the pads and have them ready to go. Alright, let's apply some flux. You don't want to apply too much, but not too little either. This is one of those, you kind of get used to it over time. Alright. That's all we're going to need right there. And you don't need a fine tip. I'm using a fairly large one here. And all you're going to want to do is get some solder on and just start running it. And the flux will make sure that they don't bridge. So you don't have to worry about the bridging too much. It may still bridge. That's not, you know, this isn't going to guarantee it won't. But if you do it correctly, the probability of bridging is going to be significantly lower, basically, and you won't have to worry about nearly as much. Another thing I'm going to want to do is put quite a bit of solder onto the ground terminals. You don't want to do it to where it overheats, but you want a good solid connection here, because I've seen quite a few where they rip off literally right here, and we don't want that. We want a good solid ground. And we'll do it to this side again. Alright, that should be it. Very easy, very straightforward. There's nothing complicated here. And you're going to want to check your joint. Make sure there's no bridging anywhere. Make sure you have nice, clean, smooth solder joints, that there aren't any issues anywhere. And the next thing you're going to want to do is use some isopropyl alcohol, preferably 99.9% or 99.99 if you can have it. If not, something like 97, maybe 93 will even work. The higher the better, because of the less concentration of water, and so it's gonna dry perfectly and you'll get rid of all of the flux that's left over. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now off camera, since there's no point in showing that, and we'll pick up on testing the actual unit.